It's a crisis now, and it's going to get worse.
Helpings of Hope Executive Director Kitty Beckman tells me 135,000 people in Indy don't know where their next meal is going to come from. She created the Northside nonprofit to help, first known for its sprawling community garden.
Oh, this is Kalalo.
2 years ago, they founded a volunteer-run urban farm focused on growing hard-to-find international produce for the diverse surrounding community.
Trying to make sure that they have what they used to have at their own country.
Since the first seeds were planted, the farm has been part of a pandemic-era food bank program called the Local Food Purchase Assistance Cooperative Agreement Program, or LFPA. The program allows local food pantries to buy locally grown fresh produce from the farm and then offer it at no cost to those who need it. Indiana received $12.7 million through LFPA, and it's programs like it that Helpings of Hope rely on to provide for the community.
This funding cut is, and it's really vital for people, but this funding cut I think is going to exacerbate the situation.
With seeds already in soil, Kitty says she reached out to the state for help and is still waiting for answers.
There may be some funds left over that maybe can be used for this year. We're hoping, but we're also being prepared for the worst.
And though there's a possibility some funding could be left over, that's only helpful this year. The USDA tells us the LFPA program was never meant to be permanent.
A moral human issue, you know, and that's what's at stake here. It's fundamentally, it's really a human issue.
Reporting here in Indianapolis, I'm Kyla Russell for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
The small town of Delphi, Indiana, is ready to close the chapter that is the Delphi double murders trial.
You know, it's over. Just thank God it's over.
For the most part, people on the streets were unwilling to talk to the media in the hours after finding out Allen was found guilty. No media signs were hung on many of the businesses around the courthouse. The one woman that spoke to us on camera says justice was served.
I'm really happy and pleased with the verdict. The state of Indiana should be proud.
Another man spoke to us off camera. He says people in his life do not believe this to be the correct outcome, but says it ultimately does not matter because he was found guilty. Many in the community hope the family can find peace and move forward after this verdict.
It's a chapter that will be behind them. Remember the great things that those little girls brought to them.
Mine's not a party. I'm feeding policemen.
This is a yearly event for us.
Oh, almost lost it. You guys can go ahead. Somebody's got to be the first.
Pat reminded me this morning, 37 years. 37 years she has been doing this.
Yeah. I started at my house on the east side, and Wish TV came out just about every year. Hey, somebody's got to start this thing.
These police officers aren't reporting for roll call. Inside this Hamilton County church, they're about to be fed a hot meal and meet a one-of-a-kind woman.
Hi, guys. How are ya?
Pat Roller is like a mom welcoming her children home.
I just wanted to show my appreciation.
We did go through a drug problem with our oldest son, and there was so many police officers that took a personal interest in him.
So this is how Pat says thank you.
What a blessing it is for Pat to come in and do this.
She's got a kind heart, and she's just a generous woman, and it's nice that she wants to show us that she appreciates what we do.
I know this guy. I gotta have a hug from you, my guy.
But this is the last lunch she'll provide for officers as an Indiana resident. She's looking for someone to take over the meals, and she moves to Ohio.
But just like a mom, she says she won't completely let go.
It's hard not to get emotional. But when I came back after 2 years of COVID, I thought, okay, I'll do one more, say goodbye, you know. And they came up to me and said, we thought you forgot us. And then they came back before they would leave that day and said, you are coming back next year, aren't you? So it means something. They're people when they're out of uniform, and that's what mainly the community can't see, is they are real people too.
Pat, we really appreciate it. You're such a blessing, and so a round of applause for Pat.
And I hope I get to come and talk to each of you a little bit.
Chef Ross Katz here with the Junior Chefs Academy, and I'm here with my buddy Jordan. Jordan's gonna be my sous chef today. Jordan's one of my students in the Junior Chefs Academy, and what grade are you in?
7th.
You're in 7th grade, and how old are you?
13.
We're gonna do some awesome dishes that are chef-driven and might seem intimidating from the get. Jordan's gonna show you just how easy they are. Jordan seasoned these pork chops. We've got a center-cut pork loin pork chop here. Now I'm gonna start searing these off, and Jordan is gonna then work on mincing a shallot for us. Great job, that's perfect. We had a really hot pan because we wanted to get this nice char, this beautiful golden brown on our pork chops. That sear is flavor. That's gonna lock in those juices. It's gonna add a depth of character and flavor to our pork chops.
I've learned many ways to cut different foods, and I've learned some different types of seasonings.
Now that our pork chops have hit about 130 degrees, which is just before they're done cooking, I'm gonna place them over here on this plate, and we're gonna work on our sauce. And I'm gonna add those shallots that Jordan cut for us and those mushrooms. We're gonna deglaze this pan. I'm gonna actually try and catch the seeds with my hand. So I'm gonna squeeze right into my hand and catch that seed right there. Keep your fingers up. So there you go. You see the fond starting to come up, creating kind of its own sauce right there. And can you pour it in the pan for me? Pour it all right there. And I've got this on high heat. We're gonna get this up to a boil, and you're gonna watch, it's gonna come right together into a beautiful silky sauce. While this is still simmering, I'm gonna take my pork chops that I had it cooked to 130. I'm gonna place them right there into the gravy. Any of the juices that might have come off, I'm gonna go right back into that pan. And I'm gonna finish them and let them come up to 145. That's all we want to do is a beautiful medium rare. And this is a great recipe that we could do with our kids. You see, I kind of took the heat side of things and worked with Jordan on his knife skills, but still stood close to make sure that we were staying safe and keeping good knife safety.
Thank you.
There you go, bud. Is it good?
And it's not just tickets to the finals that can be tricky, as the Circle City hosts some of sports' biggest events. Something to watch out for if you're trying to score a seat.
You're about to party with Gronk at the Snake Pit.
I cannot wait till I see Rob Gronkowski. I said the picture I need to take with him, two of the best tight ends to ever play football, myself, Gronkowski. These gates are about to open at 7 a.m. We got the vibes going on here. They're about to come right through and sprint to the front. Here we go. They're about to open these up. So the madness is about to start out here at the Snake Pit. Here we go. All right, let's go. Come on. How are we feeling right now? Good. Let's go. All right, Marcus. We got some weather to talk to. We're on the Snake Pit. Come on, let's go. Let's get to the front. Let's go.
For 274 days, Peggy Alawat has crossed off the calendar, marking another day since her beloved Yorkie was snatched from her neighbor's front yard. And with every month that passes, more dogs are going missing, many from the east and northeast side of the city.
You can see downed power lines everywhere. First responders, officers, they are here trying to get a handle on the situation. They are expecting it's going to be days, weeks until this is truly cleaned up. There are machines out already trying to pick up the pieces tonight. We have not yet gotten to the media staging area to get much more information for you guys, but from driving around Winchester, we've seen a significant amount of damage with the downed power lines, the downed trees. There have been some buildings that have collapsed. We saw Goodwill had a significant amount of damage done to it. That it seems like it is metal. There's some on the ground next to us here. That it seems to have been ripped off the building. If you can see on the ground, this seems to be the side of a building. This might be a tarp that caught onto these signs, but I mean, you can see that things are almost completely on the ground here.